On my timeline on YouTube, you see how we do here in Harris County. There's a judge named Judge Uger. Now, I'm mostly Democrat, and I behind closed doors helping Judge Lena Hidalgo win her campaign. But when I did go vote for her, Judge Lena Hidalgo, back in 2022, before the stalker tried to stalk me, um, I voted against Judge Uger. Judge Harriet Uger, she's this white Jewish lady, because she looked very ethnic. I saw the dark hair, you might think she's Latino or anything, but she has been, and I'm not mentioning because she's Jewish, she be a Gentile, it doesn't matter, just letting you know, because people mistake who, her looks. She has been letting criminals, repeated criminals, even sex offenders, even murderers, out on the street, even people who shot the police. Now you say, well, you know, no, I bash bad police. Good police officers, I have no problem with. Bad police officers, I do have a problem with. Like good judges, I defend. Bad judges, I don't defend. Anything that's bad authority, I don't respect it. I came from two bad parents, so that's why I don't respect bad authority, okay? Good authority, your character is good, I'm going to respect you, okay? Now, so Judge Uger has this criminal, has a history of letting repeated offenders on the street. This is why in Harris County, Houston, Texas alone, we've been having a lot of crime going on. These criminals are not held accountable, and she let them have low bails. She did not bail. She has a history. Just go look at it. I don't go into detail. But you see, I'm showing videos of people actually calling her ass out. That's why I have no problem calling out Judge Cynthia Gonzales in Phoenix, Arizona. She bullied me in the court on a telephone here. I could not see my exhibits because it's not a Zoom. She defended my stalker. She threatened to put me in jail if we talk about this stalker who's harassing us. He lied under oath. He has a criminal record. My record is clean. The bitch, I'm going to call Miss Judge Gonzales a bitch. She has a criminal record. Okay? Just like the judge that evicted me, Judge Isha Garcia. I'm on the street due to a fucking criminal. Judge Isha Garcia has a criminal record as well. I'm sorry to cuss here, but it pisses me off. I'm for people performing themselves, but when y'all become criminals in the badges, in the judge's seat, and you're hurting us, you're putting us out in the street, you stalking us, you letting stalkers harass us while we can't voice why what's going on, but they can go make videos and podcasts. That, you know what I'm saying? We can't say anything about what they're doing wrong to us. We get protection orders with false allegations. This is why I'm supposed in Phoenix Police Department, Phoenix Municipal Court, because shout out to Harry Knight, who has been exposed to this. Of course, they had an issue with him, but we seeing evidence of them being corrupt at Judge Gonzales' office in Phoenix, Arizona. So the stalker knew to go to a judge that is unethical in a municipal court, because it's different than, I never heard a city judge, because here in Harris County, Houston, Texas, it is a county judge. If you do something criminal or you have anything, divorce or evictions, everything's a county judge, right? Okay. But in Phoenix, they have it different. They have city judges. Besides Maricopa County, they also have city judges. So she's a city judge, okay? She's been elected by the city of Phoenix, and she needs to be out. So it bothers me that I came there on the phone to show my believe that I was going to win, and I ended up losing when I got upset with the stalker. Instead of her understand my frustration, she said, "Oh, I'm gonna fine you or something like that." And I'm like, first of all, I don't hardly go to court like that, and I don't know your rules in the court. But she was just already showing bias. Okay, that's why I have no problem exposing her, because I come from a county in a city where we put judges on blast when they're wrong. Okay, we do. And this is in the Judge Uger, Hillary. She has been letting criminals come out of jail and they repeat the same crime and 10 times worse. Now, this is no different than Cynthia Gonzales because she sit here and defended my stalker who admitted he lied. He's the exhibits I showed. He went on Discord and exposed that stuff. She told him not to do it, but no one in Phoenix, Arizona, the police department or the municipal court did not hold this asshole accountable. But if I say something was going on in my situation with this nigga, so I said the N-word here, oh, I'm threatening to go to jail because I break the protection order when he the one started this shit in the first place. I told his ass to leave me alone in February of 2022, and this dude continued to harass me later on December 31st, 2022. So that's why I come from a city and county where we put stupid, unethical, evil judges like Judge Uger on blast. So we do the same thing with Cynthia Gonzales. I don't know what it is in Phoenix. I think I don't know what that culture down there in Phoenix, Arizona, but I'm not from that culture. I'm from Texas where we talk shit. The police will talk about your ass if you're a bad judge. Or you good. It happened with Judge Lena Hidalgo. She's a good judge. I believe that her team, it must be, I'm gonna be real here. The judge that evicted me, Judge Isha Garcia, is friends with Commissioner Adrian Garcia. I know a lot about their dirt. And Adrian Garcia was as the chief of Harris County deputies in the past, now it's Ed Gonzales. And I know people, even a Hispanic woman that I used to work with, and she's a sheriff's deputy. I used to work with her in events as security. And she was trying to see me homeless. And when I showed her about Isra Garcia and Adrian Garcia's friendship, she said, this is a Latina woman, I'm glad Adrian's gone. She said he was, saying, that's how bad Adrian Garcia's was. And I didn't feel sorry when someone shot at his area in the body of what I didn't know he was still living in the body of he was sheriff. I thought he lived in a nice area, but whatever the case. But Second War, I think someone in Second War, yeah. And then even Acevedo. Now, Acevedo's not Mexican. Everybody keeps thinking he's Cuban. I know a Latino woman who's Mexican American. She's fine too. She worked for HPD, and she told me she is so happy before Troy Venner left. She liked the Troy Venner, the dark-skinned brother who took over, but now it's a Hispanic man who took it over now. She said, I like Troy Venner. He's more about God, this and that, because Acevedo was not. And I said, yeah, I know. And she was trying to know about the Penal Code 39, for instance, official oppression. I said, yeah, I'm a whistleblower. I whistleblower on Acevedo. I know about his crimes in Austin as a chief. Oh, he was corrupt. Acevedo was corrupt, okay, in Austin, okay. He also was corrupt in in California. He has issued a racketeer. I mean, I know a lot about that asshole, okay. Shout out to Fernandez, the white passing Cuban sister down there in Miami. The DA, she got rid of Acevedo when he was talking about he was the part of the Cuban mafia. Like, see, Judge Gonzales don't know that I work. Now, I don't work in law enforcement. I don't work in judicial power, but I like being around it because I was a security officer. Plus, I worked in the Texas Court of Appeals with a bunch of judges. I have a cousin on my dad's side who's a judge. He don't hardly come around. I don't blame him, but he's kind of bougie. Just Judge Bennett, it's my cousin. It's my toxic grandmother's nephew. My Aunt Bernice, her sister, God rest her soul. My great aunt Aunt Bernice is her grandson. I got along with her. I can get along with her sister and my grandmother. But anyway, but the point is, the thing is that you're not talking to some street nigga on the street, okay? Because I think she assumed that I'm some street nigga off street. I don't call myself a nigga, okay? But just because I'm low income, good middle class, you don't know what I've been through in life. When I went through the situation, you think I do all I can to not get depressed behind it? Because I'd be suicidal right now if I was. But I do everything to push myself and say I'm gonna do better. See better. You know what I'm saying? I get angry and especially out sometimes. But She did not know that I was that educated to go look up Peter Coast and see her ass in trouble. She did not know that I was going to go to cut law violation on FBI report on her, which I did. And I did it on Peter Rustin, whoever the one who allowed this asshole to make a protection order with false allegations on it without even investigating to see this man was telling the truth or not. Okay, so I come from a county where we put judges on blast. I don't come from a county and city where we scared to talk about the judge. So Judge Gonzales messing with the fucking wrong county. Like I say, don't come to Harris County and try to be a judge here, because you know you start doing that shit here. Oh, we gonna be on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Discord. We gonna put your ass on blast, okay? Ain't no. Our freedom of speech is not limited here, okay? So you don't like the criticism, then don't do the shit. Don't do it, right? Don't do it. So that being said, also too, um, I kind of talked to feds about a DA. I go ahead and say it. You know, Kim All, the FBI report on her when I was on the street. Yes, I did. I did. I didn't. I did meet Shantier, who's a DA here. Shout out to him. I did see him before he won his victory against Kim Og. I voted for Shantier. So this woman don't even know me like that. I'm involved in politics, and even as a homeless person, I am involved in politics because I feel that not every homeless person is bad. Um, I feel like Robin Hood, the way, and I prove myself when people try to get me out of stores because I'm homeless. I'm the one telling the CEO on the ass to get them in trouble because I'm the same person when I had my apartment or when I was in my toxic grandmother's house. They came to your business. Just because my situation changed does not mean you can discriminate against me because of my situation. Because we know there's people with money who steal too, and I don't steal a damn thing. I don't believe in stealing. So that's been said, but it makes me mad as a homeless person. Again, not only I have a stalker who admitted doing witchcraft, voodoo, or co-crimes against me, getting evicted, but the person who had a jury that had to be evicted is also a criminal. And that's Judge Garcia, who has a lot of history. He's no longer a judge anymore, but it it makes you mad. A criminal trying to put you in jail for a lie. He makes a protection order. A criminal who's a judge, because he has a criminal record, talking about Judge Gonzales, that been there high, trying to go along with lies, throw you in the bus. Then the same year, a criminal who's a judge who has been stealing money from his clients when he was a lawyer, who has sexual allegations against him, who comes from a criminal family. His parents been locked up for selling dope. It's a long list of this man. He puts a bunch of us out on the street, and we had to motivate voters to go vote this man out because he's a criminal and we are homeless behind this asshole. He should not ever be a criminal, ever be a judge, and he should not even have a degree in law. He should not even have a law license. There's stories of Judge Garcia still, like if you go on the Google review on his law firm, people have said that they pay him to come to court for tickets, and when they come to court with tickets and they cannot pay a ticket or he's not there, they give him the money up front so he can go and represent them, but he's not there. So when they call him, he cussing you out. He took your money. That's how he a scam artist, and he been arrested so many fucking times. Talking about Judge Israel, I don't feel sorry for the asshole during the election season last year when some two thugs who had be Latino stole his shit. Stealing is wrong, but you stole people's stuff in the past. You did people dirty. You also put people out their houses and made them homeless. Now you fucking mad because two thugs stole your shit, stole your gun, stole your doggone money, stole your... Oh, he ain't went on shopping spree, okay? That was karma during election last year, and I'm glad they did it. Now you know, because he was on Channel 11 saying, oh, I never thought it would happen to me. But you did it to other people when you was a fucking corrupt lawyer. You did. Israel Porchop, excuse me, your fucking nickname. I know your nickname, okay? And you try to tell me in court. I did tell the judicial people they defended, but then you got in trouble for hold on. Now, he's more Hispanic than I am. I have a drop of Hispanic blood from Louisiana. This dude is fully Mexican, American, okay? This man, listen y'all, because he had JP Judge besides eviction. He also did weddings. So if you only speak Spanish, listen y'all, you got more charge. You got charged more. If you speak English, you have a regular price. But you only speak Spanish, you got charged higher. Who does this shit? So a bunch of us are on the street, but Spanish-speaking Latinos who only speak Spanish, they had to be charged higher than someone who speaks English. Make that make sense. This is the bullshit we're talking about here. That's why I have respect for these badass fucking different, the evil judges. Good judges do different, but bad ones here. So I don't give a damn about someone taking. And I'm sorry, and I saw it on Grizzly Hood News, and one day when I talked to Grizzly, I'm gonna tell her to. I don't give a damn what happened to his bitch ass. He got karma. Them two, the thugs that was shopping at Walmart, it was wrong what they did, but this nigga, and I did call him a nigga, and Mexicans have black blood in him, and he do have a wide Negro nose. We know down in Mexico they had African slaves, and they were mixed with Spanish indigenous. They had a caste system and stuff. And the second president was part black. It was a Vicente Guerrero. We know about that. He look black, but he have a wide bell pepper nose before Michael Jackson got surgery. Come on now. We know they can't come from no indigenous, no Spain came from a Negro. They were singing La Bamba, okay? So, anyway, he stole money from his clients. He sexual harassed his female employees. He done a lot of dirt for fucking years. He became a judge, a JP judge, and he also kicked people out of their apartment, even when their eviction was not valid. Because there's a bunch of slumlords in Southwest Houston. When I get my damn apartment, I'm trying to avoid Southwest Side, okay? Of course, Judge Labadino is there, but still, it's the slumlords there. And there's a bunch of slumlords in Southwest Side. Please. Yeah. And Israel Garcia was friends with the slumlords. If you saw an apartment say, revote, whatever, Judge Israel Garcia, relect, like, don't go to it. He gone. Judge Lebanon is over there, and we thank God for him for winning. But no. But I'm very politically active, and that's why when I said that I was gonna fuck her up, talking about Cynthia was not talking about go kill her or anything, meaning get rid of her career. Okay, don't misinterpret my words when I said, because I did. I got them fucked up talking about Israel Garcia and Judge Jerry Brown. They're no longer judges their precincts. Once they kicked me out of my apartment, I got politically active and told people and spread the word, and voters voted against their asses and they lost. Judge Jerry Brown is no longer a judge anymore. I can't stand that old fake brother. And Judge Garcia is no longer a judge in Precinct 5, Precinct 7. Like, these people, do you understand? When they evict us and we're trying to tell them what's going on in our situation, we're not trying to be homeless, we're not trying to get free rent, you know what I'm saying? We're not trying to say, okay, well, no payment on purpose, we're trying to find, and you just kick us out and you just be harsh, but you're Democrat. Of course, he's Republican. I'm talking about Judge Israel Garcia. At first, he was Democrat, but he was pretending to be Democrat. I know about that. It's a secret as well. However, but we know how to get your bitch ass out of the seat. And election season come, babe, you won't be in that seat anymore. Okay? You probably was just like you evicted us. We can evict you at the ballots. That's how bad it is, baby. We can evict your bitch ass just like you evicted us and made us home. We can put your ass on the street too. So Judge Israel Garcia is no longer a judge. I influence Other people influence his ass to get out. Other influence voters to get him out. So like I'm homeless now due to Judge Israel Garcia. He has no job as a JP judge anymore. And he shouldn't have a job there. I mean, he was corrupt. And he also lied. I know about seeing him lying. He lived in precinct 3. If you're precinct 5, you don't live in precinct 3. Your ass supposed to be in precinct 5. You over here lying on application that you live in an apartment. Like, people spread this information out here. So why are you becoming a judge? So you can get revenge on people? You like hurting people. But with them two thugs, they have to be Latino. The thugs come in all colors. Where he was campaigning at the Baylor Community Center on Bissonnette, and he's an Aries, so Aries are very, no offense, y'all, very arrogant. So my aunt who's toxic is on my dad's side, I can't stand her ass. She's an Aries, and Bush Lotto is an Aries. Anyway, so the one that was causing problem with me on YouTube. So anyway, them Aries are very arrogant, and I have a homeboy that's arrogant, like you can't tell him shit. But anyway, so he's arrogant. He's getting all this attention. He's lying to voters. And I guess two thugs say, yeah, we'll vote for you. And while his back was turned, baby, they went in that car, snatched a gun. He had a gun, snatched his credit cards, $1,000 cash. They snatched everything. And they went on a shopping spree. Hey, karma's a bitch. It's wrong. Still is wrong. But karma is a bitch. That's you paying for what you done to a lot of people. So I'm glad that them they did that. I'm just saying it's wrong. Two wrongs to make a right. But somebody gotta learn a lesson. Like they walk around here thinking they big and bad, they can mistreat people, and And when my private bookkeeper was lying under oath, I remember I said, you're lying under, you're under oath. But we cross-examine each other. And he stopped. He said, hey! You know what I'm saying? Sorry to be loud, because he loud. I mean loud. Sorry. 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 I'm sorry to be loud. He said, hey! So then, sorry, but I don't know if I get it. So then he got loud, and when he said that to me, I said, let me do a judicial complaint on his ass. Of course, they took his side. They couldn't find it. He probably lied to them. But when he was charging those Spanish people who only speak Spanish, trust me, y'all, his ass got in trouble. He needs to go. He should not ever be a judge. What pisses me off, I found out the Texas Black Democrats gave him money. Just like what happened when Nori Martinez was giving money to Karen Bass in LA. Like, y'all really don't want to see your people make it. I don't know where the FBA crowd, the Tarina Sheeds, okay, talking about this shit, okay. The reason, because they defend each other, right? And I'm telling you right now, Israel, he's now, I don't know what he's doing now, but he's still got people's money, and he's been called a chomo behind closed doors. I'm not sure it's true, but I do believe it's true. So this nasty ass, alpha looking ass, gonna kick people out their apartment, make them homeless, but he's committing crimes. He should not be a judge. So I always tell people who get mad about being homeless and blame Judge Israel Garcia like I did with Judge Jerry Brown, right? And it's funny when I say that. They went. Oh yeah, they got the voters went out there and voted their asses out. And one of the Adams, Judge Bonner, she won, and then Judge Lamino won. So that's why I don't really like. Cynthia don't know that I very politically active, and we do try. But here in Houston, Harris County, we're trying because I voted against Hillary Younger. I did. When I saw that he was crying, repeated people, nah. I did vote for Republican now. I'm not all that Republican Democrat. I'm more Democrat, but I'm being more Republican because of what happened to me in the past with the evictions and stuff. However, because I do defend Judge Lena Hidalgo, she's Democrat. I didn't vote for Judge Uger. I didn't. Once I saw she was soft on crime on purpose, people who pedophiles, who were repeated figures, who were killing people, murdering people. every left and right, and guess what? We let them in, and they continue to bring these people in back into society. So just letting you know that Judge Uger, she doesn't give her respect, and Cynthia Gonzales either. So I feel like I pay. You know what I'm saying? Because my stalker lied under oath, bragged about it. You're trying to clean your image because these people lying on you. He's still trying to put information out on you. He's doing it to other people. But the justice system fails when they take sides with this asshole. And like I say, Cynthia Gonzales don't understand that we can. Well, I'm from Houston. She's from her bitch ass in Phoenix. I'm like, don't come to Houston. We don't want to deal with judges like that. You know what I'm saying? The man, she was showing partiality towards him. You know, no, it does hurt because you're supposed to. I don't trust the justice like that, but like, I don't want people feel. I don't know. I'm getting tired. I'm just right. Anyway, but Judge Uger, she's not a good judge. She's not. She's not. Let me get out of here, y'all. I'm tired. I've been up all day and go to sleep. All right, bye, y'all.